Brothers and sisters, the feast of the presentation of the Blessed Virgin Mary comes from the Apocryphal Gospel of James, also known as the Infancy Gospel of James or the Proto-Evangelium of James. The Church has not accepted this book amongst others as inspired and canonical, and it was not placed in the canon of the Bible. However, this writing has been a good source of tradition from the earliest times of the Church. Today's feast is based on an ancient tradition that speaks of Mary taken to the temple in Jerusalem by her parents, Joachim and Anna, when she was 3 years old and dedicated to God. In today's Gospel, we have the family of Jesus who waited outside to have a word with him as they were concerned about the disturbing things that they heard about him. Yet when Jesus was told about this matter, he took the opportunity to teach a profound lesson. Jesus declared that those who are really his brother, sister, and mother are not those who are somewhat biologically related to him, but those who do the will of my Father in heaven. This feast, in fact, points to the attitude of Mary, who constantly pondered things in her heart to understand God's will in her life. She becomes a powerful model for us all to imitate, as she was always open to God, even though she was unable to see and fully understand God's plan for her. Because of Mary's fiat or total yes to God, she became God's vessel, instrument to bring Jesus into our world for the salvation of mankind through the mystery of the Incarnation. And this had begun with a dedication to God right from the beginning of her childhood. Just like Mary, we too have been dedicated to God by virtue of our baptism, where we are inserted into the very life of the Trinity and became temples of the living God. We need to set aside time and space to ponder on God's will for us, just like Mary, especially in the face of many uncertainties and doubts in today's time. This feast of the presentation of Mary speaks of the powerful roles that you and I can play as God's beloved to bring out a radical transformation in the lives of the people around us. And I like to share the words of St. Francis of Assisi. We are mothers when we bear Jesus in our hearts and bodies with divine love and with a pure and sincere conscience, and we give birth to Jesus through a holy life. We should enlighten others because of our examples. Amen.